Listen, I grew up in a small town too. Okay, I understand what it's like to move to a new city, especially when you're young. You want to go out and meet people and talk to girls, and it's normal. But you're not trying to accomplish something normal. So you're going to be held to a higher standard. You've got to understand that.
I do. And look, I feel like an idiot, all right? I'm not even a huge partier or anything like that. I just got sloppy.
What exactly happened?
Honestly, I forgot to set my alarm, and somehow I left my phone on silent.
Somehow.
Look, Mr. Kelly, I got sloppy. I'm owning that. But it's not gonna happen again.
Well, it can't happen again, but you already know that. What you may not understand is that mistakes do not define you. It's how you respond that defines you, and you have a chance to respond in a big way, starting with your next game.
We're playing the attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know anything about those guys?
I know everything about those guys. My job at the agency is to identify diamond-in-the-rough talent at a high school level. You are one such diamond. And Drexel Carrington, their small forward, is another.
Man, bro, we're still in high school and everybody's talking about this dude as if he's some street ball legend already.
He's from Brooklyn, so he's been hooping on playgrounds his entire life. But he's also the son of two investment bankers. So this kid's had every advantage imaginable. Private coaches, elite camps, you name it.
Not exactly one of us now, huh?
No, he's not. But he's not a phony either. The dude can hoop. An outstanding defender who is lights out from deep. An attack has a bunch of wings who can cut to the cup, then kick it out to him for three.
Oh, kinda sounds like Desmond Bain.
That's a 99th percentile outcome for him, but yeah. And this is the kind of guy that you need to have a great game against if you want your comeback tour to be any kind of success.
I can do that. But somehow, I still feel like I'd messed things up.
Then let's fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. We've got a WCBL matchup for you tonight with the High Flyers taking on the Attack from SAC.
Well, you know I'm excited for this one. It's a classic NorCal versus SoCal showdown. The Attack from SAC, obviously out of Sacramento, my hometown, and the High Flyers are here in LA.
And the stars for the team tonight, it's Mills leading the way for the High High Flyers with a newcomer, MP. And Drexel Carrington is the big name for the attack from Sac.
And both of these players are viewed as blue chip prospects, some of the best in the region. I'm sure there are plenty of scouts on hand waiting to see how they fare against similarly ranked talent. I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
The triple from Martinez. And it's rebounded by O'Neal. And the lineup for the attack from Sac. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the three, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. The starting five for the High Flyers. MP runs the show at the one. Devontae Mills is the two guard. Nathan O'Neal and Ben Gov are the forwards. And the man in the middle is Liam Callahan. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington. But they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And change the player develops over their youth career, but first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. On the wing, Carrington. Nails it from 3.
Carrington, like a good highlight. Gets into streaks from distance. Loves to set up from the outside. Right now, he's showing everyone what he can do.
Here's MP. O'Neal. Mills on the wing. Misses the 3. To the middle. Carrington, guarded by O'Neal. From deep, it's Pagan. What a great assist by Carrington as that one falls.
Decisive action on the part of Pagan. Doesn't give the D any time to get to him before the release.
And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity. Mostly, we'd say. And most days, that would be his shot. Not sure what the credit goes for the miss.
Certainly not to the defense. They're very fortunate that didn't go in, considering the room they gave him.
The High Flyers with another miss. Sack in the lead. Martinez outside. Takes a 3. And Callahan pulls it down. Here's the High Flyers. Down low. O'Neal. Count the basket, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Looking through the defensive coverage, O'Neal didn't let them distract him.
Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
Lund with the steal. And here comes the break. Kicks it out to Carrington. Martinez. Back to Carrington. Lets the 3 fly. It doesn't go for him. High Flyers trailing. On the wing, O'Neal. Over Carrington. O'Neal, no good.
In a situation like that, you'd like to see him make the extra pass.
Yeah, Drake, it's just not a high percentage shot. It's hurting his team's cause right now.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. The triple from Martinez. Nothing that time, he's 0 for 2. They've been trailing for the last few minutes.
But that could all change right here.
Here's Callahan. He nails it, and we're all tied up.
Well, it's tough to try to keep the gigantic Callahan off the glass at all. Sometimes he's just going to overpower you.
Back to Lund. Banked in off the glass. And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor.
Outside, Lund. Carrington. From outside, it's off the mark.
Even with every shot clanging off the iron, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. Might be time to take a step in. taking what the D gives him. That's smart basketball. That's Devontae Mills.
Outside, Lund. Back to Pagan. Pass to Lund. Shot over Callahan. And Mills comes up with the board. The high fly is leading. Well, everything's working for them at the offensive end right now.
Yeah, good play calling and even better execution.
Fires the three. Sack grabs The miss. And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on the team has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
Now the High Flyers with it. On the wing, it's MP. Inside. What a nice shot by Callahan.
Wow, I mean, and are you really surprised? That's Liam Callahan, paving his way to an inside score. More like it's a construction site.
Martinez outside. Carrington for three. MP grabs the miss.
Just can't buy a basket, trying to get back on track somehow.
Or he could pass the ball more. I mean, that's a thought.
And with Devontae Mills, he has such great vision for his age.
Mills is gifted with his ability to map out the court and make the right play. Always seems like he's looking to make that next pass. But make no mistake, he can still get his own shot when he needs to.
Now here's Martinez. Back to Pagan. To the paint. Kicks it out to Martinez. With 4 to shoot. Over Mills. Sack with another miss. And here are the High Flyers now. 4-point game. The basket is good.
And he hit his man right in stride there. Great timing on the pass.
They're having trouble creating any kind of offense.
And you can really sense them tightening up a little bit at this point.
One. And Callahan with the stuff.
A towering presence. Callahan uses his 6'8" frame well to turn away shots.
MP high post. Pass to Mills. From outside the arc. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Creating opportunities for others the entire evening.
It's beautiful to watch. This how basketball's supposed to be played.
Timeout called by Sac. They'll talk things over. Both teams will make.
Substitution for the attack from Sac. Substitution for High Flyers.
1 second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Carrington. Shot clock at 6. Wide open. He can't get it to go.
And hey, that was deep, but he's proven that he can make it.
Maybe take a few steps closer, though. Remember, this is high school.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. High Flyers lead this one up by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back right after the break. Welcome back, everybody. The High Flyers and the attack from Sac gearing up for the second half action in West Coast Basketball League. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
Rejected by Mills.
Oh, rejected by Mills. That's a nice bonus from your playmaker.
Yep, that one goes.
And it's a thing of beauty when he moves the ball this well inside.
Pagan with it. Outside Carrington. No good from outside.
These have been some terrible shot choices, guys. That was not a good look at all.
On the wing, Mills. Pass to Gov. Here's MP. Pagan defending. To the inside. What a nice shot by Callahan.
Showing you the instincts he has as a passer.
The attack from Sac Trail. Here's Pagan. And the 18-footer is right on the mark.
What are they doing? You can't afford to be lax guarding Pagan, especially when he's operating from the mid-range.
Here's MP. Pagan defending. And good that time. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds. Crowds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
Here's MP. He has 6. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And now we're seeing them find their groove on offense in this half.
They've been the much more efficient team, chugging along nicely right now.
Pass to Carrington. Puts up a 3. Drops it in from long range.
I mean, this is why you got to be right up on Carrington, even when he doesn't have the ball yet.
Here's MP. Pagan defending. And again, it's MP.
Doesn't get much easier than that. Late reaction by the D, and he makes them pay.
Carrington outside. Lund with the pick. For 3. And the attack from Sack with another tray. Well, his ability to defend and shoot. There's a lot to like about Drexel Carrington. No surprise he's ranked 112 on the 2K YouTube 50.
You look at how Carrington has grown the last few years, and his court vision has only seemed to grow with him. If he can continue this trend over the next few years, he could be one of the best in the class.
That shot's good.
That's how they want their offense to operate. Get the ball near the rim.
And it's Sack with the ball. They trail by 6. Pass to Lund. Returns it to Martinez. Just 5 on the clock. Over Brock. MP grabs the miss.
When you get that kind of look from the defense, you have to let it fly.
Here's Brock. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Outside Pagan. Pass to Lund. And the layup's good off the glass.
Lund is attacking with confidence inside, making full use of his frame.
Here's the high flyers. They lead by 4. Now here's Go. Screen by MP. Gov, no good. 2-for-1 opportunity here if they want it.
And if I'm them, I'd go for it.
Lund at the high post. Callahan's there. Martinez can't get it to go. And it's high flyers with the ball. Outside O'Neal. Here's MP. And he uses the glass on the layup.
The moment he's free of his defender, he's headed to the hoop. That's a textbook use of the play.
Deciding to change it up. Timeout called by Sack. He'll talk things over.
Timeout.
On the wing, it's MP. Guarded by Lund. Here's MP. Basket number 8 is good, and he's now 8 for 12.
He's got a lot of firepower right now. Man, what a half he's having.
Doing some prospect watch here. MP and Carrington both holding their own.
Well, you knew that coming into this one, MP and Carrington would each be critical for their teams to win. And thus far, they have not disappointed. And I bet they ramp it up even further down the stretch.
And Lund, he's an absolute force inside. I mean, sometimes it doesn't matter what the defense tries to do.
It's Callahan, guarded by Lund. To the paint. Here's MP with just 5 to shoot. Down low. Gove with the bucket.
I like the aggressiveness there from Gove near the bucket.
There's not a lot of time to get this one back under control.
They need to work quickly here, that's for sure.
Carrington for 3. Hauled in by High Flyers. To the middle. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on Michael Pagan. And he makes the first.
At the line for the High Flyers, MP. Shooting 2.
That one's also good, so he hits both free throws. And it's Sack's ball. A 12-point contest. Carrington for 3. And Callahan pulls it down. Here's MP. Pagan defending. Pass to Callahan. The 3 from Gove. Second chance shot. And Callahan laying it in.
Number
Hey, might as well
24.
tack a few more points on in the lead, I suppose. This is going to be a dominant win for them.
Yeah, dominant is the word for it. This one was as one-sided as they get.
6 seconds difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And that one's good.
Well, he's known for being a 3-and-D guy. Carrington is also a very willing passer. Terrific feed in the pick and roll.
And he lays it straight in.
MP.
So it's the High Flyers winning this one easily.
Well, I thought the most interesting part of the game was watching MP show what he's capable of. He's got that moxie. Just the way he carries himself, he gives off superstar vibes.
And he makes winning plays. Of course, on the other end, you have attack from Sack falling short.
Yeah, and Drexel Carrington showed off his 3-and-D skills once again. But that alone wasn't good enough to get them the win. Still, he's got something that will garner interest going forward.
Well, that'll do it for now. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for watching.
I'll catch up in a second, all right?
MP.
Hey.
Great game, man. Hey, that's exactly what you need to do to get the scouts' attention.
Man, I didn't know you was gonna be here.
Are you kidding me? You're my client now. I show up for my clients. Plus, Dion said that if I didn't look out for you, he'd ban me from the gym, and I can't have that.
Really? That's why I love that guy.
Yeah, he's the greatest. Hey, listen, I got some news for you. I talked to my guy who knows things, and it's looking like you are a lock for the All-Star game. Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Man, that's gonna be lit.
Yeah,
Let's
man.
go.
That's great. Hey,
Yes.
but listen, every game is a chance to raise or lower your stock.
Right.
So do not take your foot off the gas.
None of that, Mr. Kelly.
That's right. All right, man. I'll see you later, MP. Keep grinding.
Hey, thank you. Oh, man, you're Brandon Harris with Union Elite, right?
Yeah, that's me.
Man, what's good? I'm MP.
Right, you that Vermont dude. Yeah, I heard you passed up on the chance to play with us.
Oh, man, y'all just got so much talent, especially with you, bro. High Flyers is just more my style of ball.
Oh, what style is that? Sloppy? Undisciplined?
I don't know about all that. You know, if we're so sloppy, why do we keep winning?
You haven't played us yet.
Right, which means you ain't beat us yet, Brandon.
You haven't watched my tapes yet, have you?
No, I've seen a little. You aight. It's just, I'm better. But don't stress yourself out about that. You'll find out why in a second.
WCBL action coming your way right here on 2K Sports. Good evening, everyone, and welcome in. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. We've got the Union Elite against the High Flyers in a showdown.
Well, both of these teams have had a strong showing this season, and I'm looking forward to seeing the stars of their respective teams, MP and Brandon Harris.
And for the High Flyers, MP and Mills leading the way. Not only can they both play, but they've got some great personality there as well.
Something about both of them just oozes star power. But none of that will matter once they get on the court. They'll have to let their game do the talking tonight. Well, the drama setting the scene for tonight's game. It's MP going up against the team he didn't pick when he joined the club circuit.
And taking the floor for Union Elite, it'll be Lou Diaz running the show from the point. Mitch Mitchell's at the off guard. Bird will be playing in the wing role. And the always dangerous Brandon Harris at power forward. Finally, Drew Robert holding down the center spot. The starting five for the High Flyers. MP runs the show at the 1. Devontae Mills is the 2 guard. Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gov are the forwards. And the man in the middle is Liam Callahan. Coach Weber and Coach Troy both thought MP was destined for their rosters.
Well, look, he couldn't play for both of them. So at the end of the day, he had to make a business decision. No animosity, but I'm sure this team would like to prove to MP that he made the wrong choice.
And the star for this Union Elite team is Brandon Harris, a fantastic big man who can score from anywhere.
Harris is one of the most efficient and focused players you'll find on the court. And it's funny, I actually think MP would have complemented Harris's game perfectly if MP had chosen Union Elite.
With just 5 to shoot. And Harris gets it to go.
Well, we know that Harris is a skilled finisher. He's got plenty of toughness to go along with that.
The floater, and it's good on the layup.
Great feel for the floater there.
Now here's Diaz. Finds Bird. Mitchell. To the inside. Now Harris. Ben Gov with some nice D. And over the course of this WCBL season, we've seen some great growth from MP.
Indeed, there's been a level of maturity that's come along with his game, not only with his footwork and his basketball IQ, but with how he really carries himself. Wow, I mean, and are you really surprised? That's Liam Callahan, paving his way to an inside score like it's a construction site.
And there's the call on MP.
MP.
That is his first foul of the game. Kicks it to Mitchell. Right side, it's Diaz. Mitchell outside. Takes a three. Gove with the rebound. The High Flyers leading. Well, everything's working for them at the offensive end right now.
Yeah, good play calling and even better execution.
That is the kind of range that you want to see. O'Neal showing his value and pouring in a little three-pointer there.
And as we've mentioned earlier, a bit of a vendetta of sorts against MP in this one, albeit it's in good spirits. But in games like this, tensions can run high, especially early on.
And hopefully no one's trying to make a point and let it get out of hand here. Emotions might be elevated, but prove your point on the court with your play.
Pass to Brock. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal.
They're starting to grow a little lead here, hoping to really catch fire.
Yeah, if they can keep this momentum rolling, they could pull ahead in a big way.
Now here's Mitchell, looking for his first basket, still in this one. And the foul called on Brock.
Jason.
That is his. As always, this is a game that will feature a crowd full of scouts.
Well, to no one's surprise, MP has certainly turned some heads with his play this season. But I imagine they're also here to check out Mills and Harris.
Here's MP. Pagan defending. Out to the right wing. Pass to Mills. Fires from the wing. Pagan picks up the board. Union Elite trailing here. Lets the three fly. That one no good. Here's MP. Down low. And that one is stuffed right through.
The man just makes plays. That pass is on point.
Pagan with it. Back to Kolish. Back to Pagan. The three. Misses that one. He's made one and missed two so far. Inside. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true, and it could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it, but those who do will know each other from their experience here.
Here's MP. To the middle. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
MP.
Nice work by the offense. This is where you want to manufacture points.
And Union Elite with possession. Trailing by 2. Kicks it to Walker. Fires from deep. MP grabs the miss.
When you get that clean of a look, you have to take it and hope you make it.
And here's Mills. Here's Dunn. Here's MP. Pagan defending. 5 to shoot. Mills on the wing. Shoots over Pagan. Mills no good. And you look at both of these teams, some great depth out there.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth is key for these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Illegal screens are some of the hardest calls officials have to make.
Yeah, it's often so close, and you can really rule it either way.
Here's MP. He's got 8 in this one. Fails to score on that one, and he's now 3 for 5. Mitchell outside. Bird. And Callahan pulls it down.
Man, that's a tough shot no matter how you look at it.
Yeah, there were more effective options on the court he could have turned to there.
Screen set by Callahan. To the paint. Shoots over Robert. What a nice shot by Callahan.
Number 24.
Creating opportunities for others the entire evening.
It's beautiful to watch. This is how basketball's supposed to be played.
And as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these teams show is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made. He's able to find the seam in the defense and just lay it right in.
Union Elite with the ball. 4-point game. Up top, Harris. He's got 8 in this one. And that one's good.
That's what the scouts want to see from Harris. Score it inside.
Here's MP. Diaz covering. Pass now to Harris. Shoots over O'Neal. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going on here. The High Flyers lead this one. They lead by 2. Don't move a muscle. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back for the second half as MP leads the High Flyers against Brandon Harris and the Union Elite. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
Here's MP. Diaz covering. A good look from O'Neal. Hits it from the high post.
I like seeing guys like O'Neal. They use the mid-range area of the floor, catches the defense off guard, and you take it when it's available.
Finds Bird. Great D that time from Nathan O'Neal.
Well, it wasn't a block officially, but it might as well have been. He really affected that shot.
Yeah, it was clearly his defense that threw off the shot there.
And it's Brock missing.
When you get that kind of look from the defense, you have to let it fly.
Outside Diaz. Now Harris. Back to Diaz. Clock at 6. For 3, it's Mitchell. Good D that time by Jason Brock. And he banks in the layup.
And in the open floor, Brock can take you any which way he wants.
And Union Elite has possession, trailing by 4. Here's Bird. Kicks it to Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Diaz. Three-pointer Bird. MP grabs the miss. Gov outside. Here's MP. He's got 10. Brock outside. Beyond the arc. Gets the 3 to fall.
Ooh, a silky three-pointer from Brock. Not overthinking anything at the arc.
Their offense has stagnated.
It's been hard to watch. They need a bucket, and soon.
Bird guarded by O'Neal. Right side, Bird. And Diaz. Here's Robert. Off the mark, and the drought continues. The High Flyers with the lead. Here's MP. Pass to Callahan. And the layup's good off the glass.
They've been so efficient on offense here in the second half.
And since the break, these two teams have completely different shooting charts.
And time called here, Union Elite.
Substitution for High Flyers.
Outside Diaz. Mitchell outside. And once again, off the mark from Union Elite. Brock outside. Pass to Dunn. Here's MP. 10 points for him. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Brock. From deep, it's O'Neal. And no good. Union Elite trailing here. And here's Mitchell. The shot comes out. Here we go, one-on-one. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
First team foul.
And he makes the first. The High Flyers making a switch here.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. throws. They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
They cannot keep the status quo. They've got to make some changes.
Here's Walker. And Harris gets to go.
It's so easy to see why Harris is so highly regarded. He can get the orange in the hoop.
Here's MP. Drops in the layup for two.
MP.
Here's Walker. Outside, Harris. Kicks it to Walker. Back to Harris. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. It doesn't take a lifelong scout to understand why Harris is a blue-chip prospect. He has the ability to get it done on offense.
And what is so great about Harris is that he can attack the rim from multiple levels. That's almost required for primary option big men these days. And Harris is a perfect fit for that kind of role.
Here's Walker. Here's Bullock. And the whistle blows. It's going to go against Gov.
Substitution, Union Elite. Substitution for High Flyers.
Now Diaz. Bird outside. Shoots over O'Neal. The shot from Bird, no good. Boy, what a battle it's been between these two stars. Harris and MP both doing a great job of finding their shots.
Absolutely. You can see that they know their teams are depending on them for offense. You wonder how long they can shoulder the load like that.
Now here's Bird. Pass to Robert. O'Neal with the steal. Inside. What a nice shot by Callahan.
Callahan putting his strength to the test, and he's got a lot of it.
Outside Diaz. Now Harris. Mitchell outside. The three-pointer, no good.
Closing down on leads is done by making smart plays on offense and taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up those bonehead threes like that.
It's good.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
And Union Elite has possession. It's a 9-point game. Here's Harris. Banked in. Off the glass.
Runs the defender right into the pick. Textbook play to get the lane he needs.
Here's MP. Kicks it out to Brock. Another shot. And he takes it up and lays it in.
They didn't hustle on the boards right there, and that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, not active enough, and they need to learn from this mistake or it will keep happening.
Now Harris. Kicks it to Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Now here's Robert. Now here's Bird. Guarded by O'Neal. The shot from Bird, no good.
And he cannot wait for this quarter to come to an end.
Seems like nothing is bouncing his way, no matter what he tries.
And Union Elite with possession. They trail by 9. Here's Harris. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
As a defender, you hate guarding this guy because he's capable of making you look silly.
Oh my, I will not be forgetting that play anytime soon.
Neither will I. That was awesome.
If we asked right now, could they stop the game? We could do a quick dunk contest. This is unreal.
To the inside. Robert can't get it to fall. Here's the High Flyers. Here's MP. It's Callahan, covered by Robert. Screen set by Callahan. And that one drops.
2 points.
And how about the body control he showed there against the much taller defender?
It's special to see. That's a tough shot.
With the step back.
Guys, there's so many things to like about Harris. The biggest attribute might be his ability to guard multiple positions. And he can score like a machine.
At the line for Union Elite, Brandon Harris. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 10. Good on both attempts. And it's High Flyers with the ball. Tries the 10-footer. Rebounded by Samik. So the High Flyers win this one.
An impressive performance.
Man, in that move I did like,
Yeah, good game out there, man.
Thanks.
People are talking.
Man, those guys were legit. I could see why Dion said they would have been a good fit for me.
Yeah, but I love how you didn't let up, even though you knew you made the All-Star team already.
Come on, I'm always 110.
If you could pull that off, that would be massive.
If. Come on, Austin Kelly. You gotta believe in me now.
Listen,
You're my
listen.
agent.
You're an incredible talent, MP. But you're going against an entire team of incredible talents, not the least of which is your matchup, Ice McCall.
Yeah, I know all about bro.
Well, then you know to take him seriously.
Look, definitely. Dude is a beast. But so am I.
I'm excited to see how you handle it.
I'm about to shock the world.
ready, MP? You gotta play the game of your life tonight just for us to even have a chance.
Yo, I know I cooked you last time we played, Jay Moore, but that's Nike's EYBL Select out there. If we're not all on point, they're gonna take turns dogging us. It ain't just on me tonight.
Yeah, but you're checking ice. Dude's a future lotto pick, man. I'm nice and all, but he's on a different level.
Hey, yo, I'm not scared of anybody I'm matched up against.
Oh, yeah? Then why were you wearing street clothes when we played you guys? Disciplinary reasons? That's mad fishy, bro.
Yo, I know you're not talking. You lucky you didn't have to guard me.
If you say so.
Okay, since y'all all highly regarded, why don't y'all tell me what's so special about Tyson Ice McCall? Hey, I'm serious. Put that high basketball IQ to use and help me help us.
He is a bucket, okay? A threat from everywhere. You can't give him any daylight.
He's a machine, bro. You can wait for him to make a mistake, but he never does. He's fundamentally sound.
And dude goes crazy in the clutch. GOAT mode stuff. That's why they call him Ice.
Casual. Lethal. I was at Steph Curry's camp with him last year. He had that aura about him. It's obvious he's gonna be a pro.
This game's gonna have a lot of eyes on it. You got Slam out there, overtime, scouts from everywhere. But Ice isn't the only monster on that team.
Fact.
Which means we've got a chance to do something special. Tyson's got a lot going for him. I don't care. He's 19th in the country. I get that. But he's never beat me. And they've never matched up against us. Everyone in this locker room, and I mean everyone, has worked like crazy to get here. Which means we've got talent too. So let's go out there and show those EYBL dudes why we were chosen to play this game. If you want me to kill a monster, then I'm going for the head. So if you trust me to take on Ice, then I'll trust you to handle the rest. Bring it in on me.
Let's go.
All for one on 3. 1, 2, 3. All for one! Hey, Tyson. What's up, bro? I mean, it's finally good to meet you, and I want to tell you seriously, I really relate to your story.
MP, right?
Right.
How'd you make this team?
What you mean?
Usually your league sends their best players to get clowned by us. Then there's you. I don't get it.
Okay, see, that type of disrespect, why you capping like you don't know about me yet?
Oh, I know who you are. You're Dion's little pet. He got bored working with blue chippers, plucked you out of nowhere, then you had a hot few weeks, so you start feeling yourself. Here's the thing, though. I know that you know that this ain't real. I know that you're scared that one day soon, the shots are gonna stop falling. You don't belong here, MP. You belong back home, slinging breakfast to townies. And after this game, when you choke in front of all those scouts, that's exactly where you're going.
Good evening and welcome to this 2K presentation of the EYBL Showcase. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, and we've got a pair of loaded all-star rosters representing the best club basketball players from the West Coast Basketball League and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League.
And if you've seen these kids play before, you know exactly how talented they are. We're watching the future of basketball on the court today.
And when it comes to the top talent, Drake, names like Ice McCall and MP jump right out at you.
Those two are some of the more well-known names on the list, but you can look up and down these rosters right here. Any of these kids could be stars. The EYBL is the consensus top league, but there is talent on both of these rosters.
Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
For the Nike EYBL All-Stars, future superstar Tyson Ice McCall has the keys to this offense, with Lack and Cologne on the wings, and Robinson and Tecumseh blocking down the paint. And representing the best of the best in the WCBL, the starting five begins with MP at the point. Devontae Mills will be the shooting guard. Carrington will keep their D busy on the wing, while Harris provides some punch at power forward, and a quiet assassin, Miles Thunder Stone, is the anchor in the low post.
This is what Stone is known for, dominating around the rim.
And here's the EYBL. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best. For their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor. It's sure going to be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
You look at the roster of these teams, one thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns that you've never even heard of.
It's one of the great things about basketball. Talent can be found anywhere in the basketball world, and this game is a great reminder of just that.
Mills drives. Carrington for three. Sends it home from three-point land.
I mean, this is why you got to be right up on Carrington, even when he doesn't have the ball yet.
Cologne on the outside. Kicks it to McCall. From deep. Rebounded by Stone. Here's MP. Defended by McCall. That one goes.
2 points.
That's what the scouts want to see from Harris. Score it inside.
And the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall, currently ranked 19th in the nation on the 2K U250, and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCall is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the guy to watch.
Trying to build this lead.
The game is still pretty close. Can they gain some separation?
Outside, Lack. Kicks it to McCall. Cologne. That's good, and so McCall picks up the assist.
That's a solid possession by Cologne. He spaces the floor and keeps the defense honest.
The kick out to Mills. The shot goes in as the ref calls the block, and he sees his way to the line.
First team foul. Devontae Mills at the line for the West All-Stars. Devontae Mills, one shot.
And the free throw, no good. And this game has a bit of a different feel than other All-Star games.
Well, every one of these kids wants to show that they're the best. So that means there's going to be a lot of effort being put in on both sides of the floor.
Now Carrington. MP high post. Working on McCall. And Perchumsey with the block.
Strong defense can make Perchumsey stand out on the club circuit. If he keeps making plays like that, his stock will only keep going up.
Out to McCall. Shoots the three. And again, it's the EYBL from deep.
He's been a huge catalyst for this offense here.
Here's MP. Harris in the post. Robinson on him. A nice shot from Harris.
Brandon Harris has such a nose for points. He figures out different ways to put the ball in the hoop.
And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players, this has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes. 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels.
Here's MP.
Defensive foul. Tyson McCall. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
West All-Stars. MP. Taking 2.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Now here's Johnson. Outside, Tombo. To the middle. Shot's good by Leftos Aslanoglu.
Strong pass. Placed the ball right where his teammate needed it.
And being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of its own.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough that this is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world. Everyone from there is a top prospect, and I'm sure that it'll be true for many of the players from the WCBL as well.
Now here's Johnson. Aslanoglu outside. And there's the pick. Three-pointer. Rebound goes to the WCBL.
Even without the three ball falling for him, defense has to be better out there.
Yeah, there's no way he should be left that wide open.
Dishes to Chu. Inside.
Look at the little fella eating some glass.
Offense has been clicking lately. Might want to mix things up.
Their mojo is gone. They need a basket just to regain some confidence.
The West All-Stars leading this one. Here's MP. He has 6. More on the wing. And good that time. And the way that Jaden Moore can cut right through a defense, it's impressive.
Like a hot knife right through butter. Even when you think you've taken away a lane or an angle, Moore still finds a way. For you gamers out there, it's almost like he's glitching through the defense at times.
Now here's Johnson. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Here's Luan. And the layup's good off the glass.
Great job keeping the play alive. Those are hustle points.
To the wing, right side. Outside, Moore. Here's MP. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Benish. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Boy, it is fun watching him at the controls.
Just the way he creates for his teammates. Such a willing passer.
Leftos inside. Defended by Chu. Back to Johnson. Here's Tombo. Makes it off the glass.
He's relentless on the glass, and this team feeds off that energy.
The EYBL All-Stars. Pull it in. Vlad Dermanenko for three. Here's Schrader. He's covered by Johnson. Here's MP. To the paint, Johnny Chu. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
The man just makes plays. That pass is on point.
Out to Dermanenko. Fires from deep. The rebound by Schrader.
Didn't convert this time, but that's exactly the kind of look that they want.
And they'll take that shot each and every time you give it to them. More often than not, that's a made three.
Here's MP. 10-point lead. This is their biggest lead of the game.
Adding to the lead in the cruelest way possible.
Yeah, that's a stomach punch.
Very little resistance from the defense. You've got to take a little more pride in protecting the hoop.
And a huge effort like that is exactly what this team needs.
Getting everyone fired up with an aerial display.
A big-time momentum builder.
It's more on the wing. And there's the pick. Over Dermanenko. Hits the front of the rim and out. And the EYBL All-Stars with possession here. Outside, Tombo. Dermanenko, right side. Buries it from three-point range.
And threw that pass right on time. Great look and a solid finish.
Dishes to Chu. Screen by MP. Launches it. The rebound by Luan. From deep. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we've reached halftime in this one. The West All-Stars lead, up by 7. And time for a break. The action resumes right after this. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives.
Cologne for three. Rebound goes to the WCBL. They've held a 12-point lead earlier, looking to end its cold spell, and he lays it up and in.
There's a good-looking assist from the 3-and-D specialist Carrington. This team is so disciplined. No matter your best skill, everyone's expected to make the right passes for each other.
Now, here's McCall. Pass to Lack. Outside, McCall. Chumsey, and it's in there.
And he can't afford to go under those screens.
Yep, he will make you pay. That's a lock and trail situation all the way.
Mills on the wing. On the wing, it's MP. Defended by McCall. Pass to Stone. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And as accomplished as Miles Stone is on the court, you wouldn't guess that by meeting him. He's the most laid-back player you'll ever meet.
Yeah, it's funny. He's relentless out there in the post, backing guys down, dunking all over them with authority, and bringing the thunder. But talk to him off the court, and it's like Jekyll and Hyde. Just a very laid-back and chill kid.
Here's MP. 8 points for him. And the basket by Stone.
Looking strong inside. Stone, he doesn't mind a little physicality on the way up.
They are desperate for a score here, to say the least.
Their last score getting farther and farther away. They need to get something going. Oh, man, I'd love to be young again.
It makes you a little sentimental, doesn't it?
I mean, I was kind of always a layup guy, but it looks like a lot of fun.
Now here's McCall. Pass to Cologne. McCall. Back to Cologne. Stolen by Carrington. Left side, it's Mills. Over Cologne.
2 points.
And that was... good. It's Mills. And Mills so skilled with the ball in his hands.
Mills has some things he still needs to work on, but you can see the playmaking. It's already there. He makes his teammates better, and he does it with joy on his face.
Back to McCall with lots of room. And yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
There's no let up in McCall's game. He puts constant pressure on the defense.
Here's MP. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Great job to avoid the foul in the post and come away with that steal. Nicely done.
Timeout called by the EYBL. So both teams making some changes here.
Joey Johnson.
Here's Johnson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him. Prachumsky covered now by Stone. Prachumsky knocks it down.
That's the strategy. Give Prachumsky the ball and get out of the way. This big man knows what he needs to do inside.
The EYBL All-Stars pull it in. It's Cologne on the wing. He's covered by Carrington. Here's Lack. MP grabs the miss. The West with the lead. The three ball. Johnson with the rebound.
This is a quarter I'm sure he'd rather forget.
Yeah, he needs to put this one behind him and move on. Also, make some fresh adjustments.
Now here's Lack. To the left side. Robinson sets the screen with just 5 to shoot. Johnson, no good that time. Here's MP. And the ball out of play. The EYBL will have it.
Substitution for the EYBL All-Stars.
Here's the EYBL All-Stars with the ball. They trail by 7. Back to Lack. Great D that time from Devontae Mills. The West with the ball. Pass to Moore. Here's MP. He's covered by Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Now Chu. To stop the drought. And yep, it's good.
Terrific find. Everyone loves playing with someone who can move the ball like that.
Outside, Lack. Back to Johnson. For 3. Rebounded by Stone.
Well, when you got a shot like that, you've got to take it.
Hey, sometimes good shots just don't fall, but it's still a good look.
Moore outside. To the inside. Dishes to Chu. Moore. The 3 is up. Ball's knocked loose. The EYBL All-Stars trail. Down low. Lays it up and banks it in.
He did well to work it in. finish off the possession.
The WCBL calls timeout. Timeout called by EY.
Substitution for West All-Stars. Timeout.
And here's Cologne. Outside, Black. McCall. And it's blocked by Harris.
Hey, this is the authoritative defense you want to see from Harris. Stopping the shot cold with a confident swat.
Pass to Mills. Now Stone. Here's MP. Tries to break his ice. Rebounded by Perchumsey. Now here's Lack. Covered by Mills. And Stone with the rejection.
Swatted by Stone. One of the best shot blockers in the league. Anywhere he stands, your shot attempt, it's in jeopardy.
Now Harris. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
They didn't hustle on the boards right there, and that's exactly what happens.
Yeah, not active enough, and they need to learn from this mistake or it will keep happening.
Now here's Cologne. And again, it's the EYBL All-Stars missing the shot. McCall. And it's McCall with the finish.
McCall not only hit the shot, but he gets a freebie now, too. He always seems to come through in the big moment.
Ice McCall for one.
A confident player who steps up in the biggest moments. Any coach would love to have McCall on their team.
2 minutes.
Inside. Stolen away by McCall. To the paint. A nice shot by Cologne.
Hey, what a shot from Cologne. Staying under control. This is a big moment.
To the middle. And he makes good on the layup.
All about the dime there. Terrific court vision.
Now Lack. Cologne on the outside. Back to Lack. 5 to shoot. Cologne. Takes a 3. Harris comes down with the board. To the inside. Banked in off the glass.
Sweet feed. Call me old school, but teams don't hammer it inside enough anymore.
Black with it. Cologne on the outside. Cash it in. That's money. Oh, and that cuts the lead to 5.
Oh, great offensive play by Cologne in the clutch. He just kept his cool and found the best look he could.
And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Tyson McCall. Second personal foul.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Bryant Cologne. First personal foul.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Tyson McCall. Third personal foul. At the line for the West All-Stars.
He drops the first one,
2 shots.
and that'll increase their lead to 6. And so he goes 2-2 at the line, and now it's a 7-point game.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
Timeout called by the EYBL. Right side, Lack. Mills with the block.
Oh, rejected by Mills. That's a nice bonus from your playmaker.
Pass to Lack. Fires for 3. The rebound brought home by Carrington.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Very true. The defense. Better not relax just because he missed that one. And they have not let up. This is a statement victory.
Some might say they're running up the score. To me, it looks like they're just playing their brand of basketball.
Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really showcasing their talent in the win tonight.
What an upset we just witnessed. Against a very talented group, MP was more than up for the challenge. I can't wait to see what the future holds in store for him. You have to think the MP ceiling is sky high at this point.
Absolutely, Drake. And then for the EYBL All-Stars, a lot of talent, but not quite enough to get it done.
Well, Ice McCall, he did what he could, give him the credit, but at the end, they were just outplayed. Clearly, MP came out here to prove something.
All right, we're here with MP. MP, big win for you guys as a WCBL All-Star stunt. The EYBL Select in a massive upset. Talk about how'd you do it. How are you feeling now that it's over?
I'm just so proud of our guys. Everyone, you know, for most of us, this is our first time playing together, first time playing a game at this level, and everybody came out and handled their business and came together when we had to in order to beat what's a talented team over there. This is an unbelievable win. Just unbelievable.
Turning into a really exciting season.
Well,
hey, there he is,
hey,
the man of the hour. Great game,
Good to see
MP.
you. Good to
Great
see
game,
you.
man.
Thanks. So do you think that made up for me being suspended?
Oh, well, it certainly can't hurt. I'll put it that way.
Okay, so what happens next?
Well, now, you know, let me give me a few days to get all my ducks in a row. We want to wait for some colleges to maybe show interest who didn't show any before, or maybe some who already liked you want to come forward, some bigger offers or better roles. We also still want to see where you land on the final 250 of the year.
Right.
When I get a full picture, then we'll get together, go over your options. I just don't want to rush anything, you know.
Hey, that all sounds great to me.
Yeah, yeah. Well, hey, listen, give me a few dates. I'll hit you up. Meantime, baby, you do you.
Already did.
All right.
All right. Hey, what's good, Tyson? Hey, man, I've been meaning to ask you one last question. Like, why do they call you Ice? Is it because you freeze up in clutch situations? Because, I mean, you look shook out there.
Yeah. Congrats. Now you can watch me on TV and tell all the truckers at the diner you beat me once.
Ooh, nice sub. Hey, did you want some extra ham and mayonnaise mustard with that?
I would say I'll get you next time, but we're never gonna play again. You don't have a future in this, NP.
Right. Come here. Yeah. Look at that scoreboard. I mean, your jaws must be, like, killing you. Because I don't understand how you're talking right now.
Okay. I really hope you enjoy your shining moment.
Yeah.
But this is as good as it's gonna get for you, NP.
Oh, but it's so good.
Okay.
Okay. I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off, so I'm gonna get right to it. The play next year is Europe. That's your path to the NBA.
That means... Wait, you're not kidding. Europe?
Mm-hmm.
No. The play is college. It's always been college.
Plans change, MP.
No, I did everything. Everything I was supposed to. I'm ranked. I have scholarships. Why are we changing the plan now?
Listen. You did an amazing job these past few months. But the problem is that you came into the game too late. You have too much ground to make up for, and you can't do that in college, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Mr. Kelly. I'm starting to wonder if you should be my agent.
All right. Can I make my case?
The floor is all yours.
Okay. You can answer questions in Europe that you can't answer in college. Questions that NBA GMs need answers to if they're going to draft you. And most importantly, you can answer them next year. College is at minimum a 2-year plan. You've got too many established players ahead of you to hit as a freshman, and every year you don't get drafted, your odds of getting drafted plummet.
Okay. I want to see what you see. So, walk me through it.
The biggest question facing 80% of players entering the draft is whether they have an NBA body. You go to Europe, play against grown men, you've answered that question.
Still not seeing it. What else you got?
You can prove you don't have character issues.
Man, I was late to one game.
And got suspended for the biggest game of the only season you have played in competitive club league ball. It's not fair, but it's out there. You go to Europe, you can prove that you play with a professional work ethic, and now you've answered another question, a big one.
Okay, so I'm behind. How do I make up all this ground?
In Europe, you'll devote every waking minute to basketball while your peers are back home sweating out midterms. That's a huge advantage. And not for nothing, but the salary in Europe is way better than any NIL you're
The
gonna...
only money I care about is the NBA money. I'm not trying to fumble that bag because the NIL isn't good enough.
I make a percentage of your salary, MP. I'd be a fool to do anything that jeopardizes your NBA career.
That's a good point. I have nothing.
Look, we live in a world with Wemby, Luka, and Giannis. Scouts know how to evaluate what you're doing overseas. And by the way, you wouldn't be the first American to do this either. Ask LaMelo if he regrets skipping college.
Do I have any offers?
2 of them. I wouldn't bring this to you on a whim. The first one is from Basket Madrid in the Spanish National Champions League, the most competitive league in Europe. If you thrive over there, you are guaranteed to get drafted.
Okay, so what's the other one?
Paris FC Basket in the French Basketball Super League. They got a lot of first-round prospects this year. Outplaying them will cement your spot on any GM's draft board.
I'm not gonna hold you. I like how those sound.
Plus, I'm hiring a professional videographer to chronicle it all, so GMs will see everything you do. Look, I know it's not what you pictured, but if you're honest with yourself, I think you'll know it's the right move.
When you're saying all of that, it makes sense in my mind. But, not gonna lie, it doesn't feel great.
Well, it'll feel a lot better when you hear your name called on draft night.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I'm in. I just hope you know what you're talking about, Mr. Kelly.
Well, what's it going to be? France or Spain?
Let's see. Bonjour, it's me, MP, and I'm coming to you live from France. And this is the very first episode of Out of Bounds, the web series that takes you behind the scenes of my basketball journey. And helping me film these videos is my main man, Xander Jones, our in-house filmmaker. Xander, come talk to the people.
Hey, I'm Xander. I'll be helping out MP with his social media content.
All right, get out of here. But Xander, you got any questions for your boy?
Yeah, how are you adjusting to life in France so far?
Woo, man, listen, I just got here yesterday. So I've basically unpacked my clothes, and that's it.
That's fair. When do you start hooping?
I'm actually about to head to the gym for my first practice with Paris FC Basket. I'm gonna meet my teammates, my coaches, and I'm just really looking forward to it all.
All right, after you settle in, what are you looking forward to the most about living in France?
I know it, but whatever. The food. My dad's an amazing chef, and he gave me this whole list of stuff I gotta try.
All right, well, what's on it?
Man, this thing is in categories, bro. I barely know how to say this stuff, but we got beef bourguignon, coq au vin, ratatouille, and cassoulet. He's got like 75 cheeses on the list and all kinds of breads.
Man, that sounds like a serious list.
Oh yeah, my dad does not play when it comes to his food. But that all comes later, because I came here to prove myself against the best NBA prospects in France, and everything takes a backseat to that goal.
Bet that. Sounds like you're in for some exciting times out here.
And you're all along for the ride with me, so can't wait. Are we done? Yeah.
Yeah, you know, when I think we have enough, I'll give you a cut signal. I'll just straight up say we're good.
Oh, right. You said that before. My bad.
Nah, bro, look, don't sweat it. You know, you're doing great, bro. Your personality is really coming through, and that's what's gonna hook people. You know, they'll come for the basketball, but they want to get to know you, as a person. So,
luckily, I'm a yapper, so.
I could definitely see that. You got any plans for after practice?
Rest and recovery, really. I got my first game coming up in a couple of
And go! Let's move! Let's move! Full speed! Full speed! Come on! Let's go!
I got Bucky that time.
Cheaters never
Cap,
win.
no, I got him. Hey, is all the practices this intense?
The first part, yes. Then we do more plays and things of that nature. Then more conditioning. Then more plays. It keeps going on and on like this.
Man, I gotta tell you something. Back home, captains usually come a bit more serious, but I like you. You're funny.
This is not a joke. We have to have peak fitness to compete. Like football.
Let's huddle up! Let's go! Let's go!
I understand.
This is professional life. We make practice difficult so that the games are easy.
Fourth quarter's winning time, boys. But it's also when you're the most exhausted. To win, we gotta be the fittest team on the court. All right, so we're gonna do a scrimmage that simulates late game exhaustion. Short shot clock, full court, all-out hustle. I want you moving faster than Busta Rhymes raps, all right? Let's go, let's go!
Hey, Cap, does Coach know Busta Rhymes or something?
No.
Weird.
Watch out, shooter! Help me out! Conditioning is not optional, people. All right? Okay. we're going to work on sideline out-of-bounds plays, a staple of late-game offense. These have to be executed to perfection to be successful, which is especially hard when you're tired. First play is called Cypress. What we're trying to do is spring Pierre for a 3, and there are 3 members of Cypress Hill, so that should be easy to remember. Insane in the membrane. Anyone?
Insane in the brain.
Bogey gets it. See? He gets it. All right. What we're trying to do is get Pierre an open look for a corner 3. MP, you got to set a hard screen. If your man blows past you, we're cooked. Got it?
Oui, coach. I got you.
You got it? Okay, good. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Move it. Move it, MP. Get to your spot now. Come on. Play tough. Play tough. Oh, God. You're not in high school anymore, MP. You got to play tough here. Let's go. Bang that. Bang that.
Cap, was that dude raised by a pack of wolves?
What do you mean by this?
I mean, it feels like a pack of animals just ran through me.
He's a good guy to have on your side. Doesn't talk much, but loyal.
To you, maybe.
We need to know these plays backwards and forwards, MP. You're not Dr. Dre. We're not going to wait 16 years for you to release Compton.
What you mean, Coach?
You need to move quickly, without hesitation, like Lil Wayne releasing his mixtapes at his peak.
Better.
Okay, good. Let's do it.
Coach Graves makes confusing hip-hop metaphors from 30 years ago.
Does he know that, though?
I don't think so.
Let's line him up!
All right, first game coming up later today. Walk us through it, MP.
Ooh, okay, we're taking on Nanterre. I hope I said that right. But, it's led by Benoit Lambert, a projected second rounder. He's a stretch big who can knock it down from outside.
I feel you. All right, well, obviously you're looking to win this game, but as someone with an eye on the NBA draft, how does that affect your approach?
My approach never changes. I compete as hard as I can, and I play to win. But when you go up against another draft prospect, you have an opportunity. You know, you gotta give the scouts a one-to-one comparison. So, if I'm outplaying this guy on the same court, in the same game, and he's projected to go second round, what does that make me?
Makes sense. How has practice been so far?
Tough. These guys really get after it in scrimmages, but it's gonna make me a complete player. Someone any NBA team could use.
That's great.
Yeah.
I think we got what we need.
Nice. Look, I'm not gonna complain on tape, but bro, these practices are killing me. Oh, God, these Euro dudes, I don't get it. They love to hack, and somehow the conditioning programs are even crazier.
Yeah, I was about to say, man, you do look a little rough. You feeling all right?
I'm a little beat up, to be honest with you, and I'm extremely sore, but I gotta find a way to push through it.
Yes, sir. It's just an adjustment. You be all right?
Yeah. Just, you know, this kind of stuff, just make sure we keep it off of socials, all right?
No, of course, man. We in this together. We only gonna show the world what you want them to see.
Yeah. That's good.
What's
Xander, I need help up.
I got you.
Yep.
Oh! Yes, sir.
A city with tremendous history and a love for basketball. We are live in Paris. Good evening and welcome. We have FPSL action coming your way here on 2K Sports. Nanterre versus Paris. I'm Blake Zuniga, joined by Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi. We should have a fun one here.
The FBSL season is young, and so is the talent here in Paris. I'm excited to see how Benoit Lambert looks this year, as well as the newcomer, MP.
MP, the latest American to jump over and join Paris FC's roster, and not an easy transition, fellas.
No, not at all, Blake, but this is the path MP chose. And we'll find out very quickly how he stacks up against some of the best young talent that France has to offer. And a lot of great talent on the floor in this one. The big name has to be Benoit Lambert, really a guy that could play in the NBA one day.
Pass to Ahern. Outside Illich. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ahern. Well, we don't know if Lambert has any intention to head over the pond to play in the United States, but the skill is certainly there.
Well, he's so young, but already has a claim as one of the best shooters in all of Europe. Very easy release, can hit shots with a hand in his face. He's the star on this Nanterre team, and he's got a bright future.
Now here's Zadirko. Down low. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Nice patience. MP there, let the pick and roll develop and found a teammate. You know, one thing for a lot of these young players, this is the first time they're going up against grown men.
The level of strength is something you cannot prepare for. When you face off against players that do this for a living, it's a little bit different than in youth programs.
Lambert from outside. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Now that is why Lambert's getting some NBA attention, an accurate shooting big.
Rebound by Nanterre. Left side, Chauvet. Misses the three. Pass to Ahern. Outside Dumont. 6 on the shot clock. Chauvet covering. And they turn it over. 24-second buzzer signaling the shot clock violation. Here's Chauvet. Man, so many of the prospects here in France dream of representing Les Bleus on the international stage.
The French national team is as great as it's ever been. You look around this league and the level of prospects here and going into the NBA is as strong as any nation.
Now here's Zadirko. Wasted no time on that one.
Great communication between teammates there.
And Nanterre lead with possession. Yeah, 4-point game. It's Peltier on the wing. Guarded by Dumont. Nanterre lead again can't hit. And now Paris on the break. Pins it from downtown.
Well, you just have to follow Pierre Dumont into the corner, or else he's gonna light it up.
Lambert shot is good.
Hard to stop, guys. He possesses a ton of matchup problems for anyone.
To the wing, right side. Pass to Illich. Clock is at 3. Here's Dumont from the arc. That shot off.
Well, something that's interesting, you kind of think about, is the fitness level of these players at the professional level. It's something else. You don't realize how demanding the game is until you're here.
Everything is faster, and you have to push your body to match it. For young guys like MP and these other prospects, that can be a very tough adjustment. Relentless inside effort from MP. He was committed to getting that to go.
Oh, there's the alley! And Peltier with the slam.
Maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped after that, I would think.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And ready to go.
And rightfully so, right? I mean, that's what those alley-oops will do for a team.
Chauvet covering.
Zadirko, good.
Well, just about 250 pounds, Zadirko can be a wrecking ball in close.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clock. And that one good.
Oh, my. Maestro. He is so good at making those lead passes.
Chauvet covering. Kicks it out to Zadirko. Again, it's Paris.
He caught a glimpse on the perimeter of the open man and sent the pass right over.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter.
Paris FC basket ahead.
They're up by 7. And don't go away, as we'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a bit.
And welcome back as we get set to start the Paris FC basket. Call time.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter.
And for the young players like MP joining this team, they're trying to find their role in the rotation.
It's not always easy, how to fit in here in Europe. It's a really high level of play. And it's especially difficult for those like MP who come from overseas.
Right side to Stewart.
Here we go, one-on-one.
Marks with the ball. Picked up by Ahern. It's Paris leading.
To the paint.
Out of bounds, it'll go to Nanterre. And Nanterre making a change here. Here's Marks.
He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Pass to Lambert. And a great assist that time by Marks.
Well, everybody knows that Lambert can do work outside, but what you might forget is he's got no trouble scoring inside as well.
Outside Illich.
Out to the wing.
Chauvet covering. Stolen by Marchand.
And the coach of this Paris FC team, Wayne Graves, he worked his way through the ranks. He would spend some time as an assistant coach in the NBA before relocating to Europe.
No doubt. Graves is an American coach, and that shows up a bit in the sets he draws up. But at the end of the day, he's proved that he knows his X's and O's.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Outside Marks.
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Three-pointer Chauvet.
Hits it from three-point range.
Man. And Chauvet was just calling for that one. He was confident in that shot.
Zadirko, good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Well done to finish that one off.
Here's Marchand.
Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
Screen by Lambert.
To the middle.
And a great assist that time by Marks. And without a doubt, the star of this Nanterre Elite team is Benoit Lambert. He can shoot the lights out, fellas.
And we've talked about Lambert's shooting, but he has a polish to his game that you rarely see from players this young. It's a big reason why scouts are so excited to see him develop.
Nanterre in the lead. Here's Bleu.
6 points for him.
Lambert's shot is good.
Yeah, well, we all know that Lambert can shoot it, but that length gives him a major advantage around the rim as well.
Right wing. inside. Happy to see that one go for his second make in 5 attempts.
That pass led him so perfectly, he didn't even have to break stride.
Pass to Lambert. Marchand. Three-pointer, Chauvet.
That one, no good.
Now here's Elich. Scored by Marchand.
To the inside. Knocked away.
It's stolen by Marks. Marchand outside.
9 feet out.
There's another one for Nanterre Elite.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half.
Nanterre Elite out in front,
leading by 4. And we will see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball in just a bit.
Good to have you back with us for this matchup between Nanterre Elite and Paris FC Basket. The second half just getting underway. One thing we can be sure of, there will be plenty of scouts in the stands for all of these games.
Yeah, the French League is a hotbed for talent, and scouts from all over will be watching. There's a chance several of these players make the jump to a bigger club, or even, dare I say, the NBA.
To the right side.
Back to Marks.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Good to see Marks being active inside. He's so skilled at converting when he gets those chances.
It counts in the foul.
That one on Chauvet.
The only tough part of that basket was establishing position inside. The rest was easy.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Outside Chauvet. Marchand outside.
No good with the triple.
Harris trailing. Outside Dumont.
For the lead.
It's rebounded by Marks.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in.
A clear look for Chauvet. And a great assist that time by Marks.
Nanterre likes to get that kind of passing from Marks. Facilitating from the wing only adds to his value.
Now here's Ahern. Outside Dumont. Ahern. Marks defending. Ahern, a good look. Paris FC Basket with another miss. Pass to Chauvet. Outside for Marks.
Inside.
Lambert.
No good with the layup.
Some tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Just close enough to bother him on the shot, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
And that's a skill, Brian.
And Bogi Elich might not be the player he once was, but he can still be a factor.
When the burst he used to have is replaced by his leadership on the floor. Much like his twin brother, Lazar, who plays for Madrid, Elich is a guy who has found success throughout the years and knows how to win.
Now here's Dumont.
To the middle.
Kicks it out to Zadirko.
Clock at 6.
And here's Ahern behind the arc. Rebound by Nanterre. Outside Chauvet. Pass to Peltier.
Down low.
Marchand.
So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
It's going to be on Zadirko.
Defense closing in tight, but Marchand sticks with it and gets himself to the line.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Chauvet covering.
And can't cash in from close range.
And so here's Nanterre. Outside Marks.
There's Girard. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the line.
He's definitely been their floor leader at the offensive end.
Well, he has been today. He's done a great job of keeping that ball moving.
And he's just so strong with the handles, too. He's such a joy to watch.
And Paris FC Basket, call time.
Third quarter of basketball here, a little under 3.5 minutes gone now. Pass to Leduc. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
This is what you have to realize about MP. He can get points anytime he wants, but he's also unselfish.
Now here's Marks. He's covered by Ahern. That one's off.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth.
Pass to Peltier. Now Lambert. Outside Chauvet. And a great assist by Lambert as that one goes in.
Well, the defense cannot afford to take Chauvet lightly because he's got the confidence to take and make these kind of shots.
Pings in midair and converts the double clutch layup.
It looked like that was going to be blocked, but then he pulled the Houdini act and flipped it in for the score.
Pass to Peltier. Screen by Lambert.
A rebound by Zadirko.
Here's Paris.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed by now here in the fourth quarter. Guns up empty down low.
Nanterre in the lead. Here's Chauvet.
Gets it to drop, and he's now shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
I really like that shot from Chauvet. Forced the defense to guard all three levels, including the mid-range.
Rebound by Nanterre.
Changed his mind halfway through the layup. Tried to go with something else and choked it.
This one for three. That ball is good for another field goal. His sixth. He's at 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Chauvet covering.
Here's Zadirko.
Good D from Lambert. Now here's Marchand.
He's tightly guarded.
Pass to Lambert. Marchand.
6 to shoot. The shot's good.
And they're getting that lead way up there right now. It should be easy for them the rest of the way.
Yeah, and at this late stage of a game, a lead like that has a team feeling awfully good.
And the other one bad.
Here's Ahern.
And the layup's good off the glass.
What a recovery by Ahern, earning that second chance to look at the hoop.
Outside Marks.
To the paint. Makes it off the glass.
Terrific run to put this ball game away.
And now let's see just how much longer they keep that foot on the accelerator.
Yeah, got to keep it on the accelerator to the finish line.
Offensive board.
Yeah, count it.
Well, defensively, I mean, you got to get a body on Zadirko and box him out. He's a very large dude out there.
Marchand outside. Outside for Marks. Pass to Lambert. And a great assist that time by Marks.
And their shooting percentage continues to climb in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been in total sync since the break. A good team basketball, and it's resulted in high-quality shots.
Very good adjustments at the half.
Now Marchand. And as the final buzzer sounds, it's going to be Nanterre Elite walking out of here with a nice road win.
Well, you can see the level of poise that
Please exit the building carefully and drive on safely.